예, 계속 해보겠습니다. 시간이 조금 오래 걸리더라도 요번 횟수에 마저 끝까지 나가 보겠습니다. 한, 한 15페이지 정도만 더 나가면 될 것 같아요. 빨리빨리 나가야 됩니다. 3 days later, there was a terrible hullabaloo. hullabaloo? 난리? 이런 거 말하는 거겠죠? Whimper, his face deadly pale. 좀 어려운 단어로는 ocean 뭐 이런 거 씁니다. ocean. 하얘져갖고 came pacing up the path on his bicycle, flung it down in the yard. 이시 바이스클 말하는 거겠죠? 바이스클을 던져놓고 and rushed straight into the farmhouse. 이렇게 계속 왔다 갔다 했을 테니까 그래도 이렇게 막 대놓고 막 들어오지는 않았을 텐데. The next moment, a choking roar of rage sounded from Napoleon's apartment. Choking roar. roar는 해야 되는데 억누르려고 그걸 좀 이렇게 막는. The news of what had happened spread around the farm like wildfire. 뭔 일이 있는데 the banknotes of forgeries. 아이고 지폐들이 다 가짜야. 위조된 거야. Frederick had got the timber for nothing. 공짜로 갖고 가버린 거야. Napoleon called the animals together immediately and in a terrible voice pronounced the death sentence upon Frederick. 죽여버려라. 그런다고 해결될까? When captured, he said, Frederick should be boiled alive. 산채로 튀겨버립니다. At the same time, he warned them that after this treacherous deed, the worst was to be expected. 이런 배반적인 그런 행동 뒤에 더 끔찍한 게 뭐가 있는데 Frederick and his men might make their long-expected attack at any moment. 언제라도 쳐들어올 수 있다. Sentinels were placed at all the approaches to the farm. Sentinel, 무장한 병사들 아니겠어요? Sentinel. Thanking 홀이가 뭐야? Lookouts. 감시하는 감시병들이죠. In addition, 4 pigeons were sent to Foxwood with a conciliatory message. Conciliatory, soothing, 좀 달래는 듯한 메시지, which it was hoped might reestablish good relations with Pilkington. 지금까지 우리가 알고 있죠. 커닝하다 그랬잖아요. 나폴레옹이. 혹은 short, 혹은 더블 플레이. 이거에 굉장히 능하지 않습니까? 나폴레옹이. 이렇게 스카슬리어트를 메시지를 주는 게 이쪽의 의도를 숨기려고 하는 거죠, 지금. The very next morning, the attack came. 진짜 왔네. The animals were at breakfast when the lookouts, 그 단어를 그대로 쓰다니, sentinel lookouts, came racing in with the news that Frederick and his followers had already come through the Firebird Gate. 그 게이트로 들어왔다 벌써. Boldly enough, the animals sallied forth to meet them. 막 뛰어나간 거죠. 만나려고. But this time, they did not have the easy victory. that they had had in the battle of the cowshed. 인간들도 당해봤으니까 더 이제는 만만하게 보지 않고 제대로 준비하고 왔겠죠. There were 15 men with half a dozen guns between them. 사람은 15, 그리고 half a dozen이니까 총은 6개. And they opened fire as soon as they got within 50 yards. 그러니까 사정거리 안에 왔을 때 곧바로 쏜 거죠. The animals could not face the terrible explosions and the stinging pellets. 소리, 빵빵하는 소리. 그리고 또 맞았겠죠. 맞으니까 총알이 아팠겠죠. And in spite of the efforts of Napoleon and Boxer to rally them, 쳐들어가라, 돌격하라, 뭐 그랬겠죠. They were soon driven back. 도망가더래요. A number of them were already wounded. 몇몇은 이미 상처를 받았고 부상당한 거죠. They had to refuse in the farm buildings and peeped cautiously out for chinks and not holes. From chinks and not holes. Peeped out. 이렇게 보는 거죠. Chinks and not holes. 이런 구멍 요 사이로. The whole of the big pasture, including the windmill, was in the hands of the enemy. 벌써 이건 넘어가 버렸고 건물 안으로 이제 숨어 있는 거죠. For the moment, even Napoleon seemed at a loss. 어쩔 줄 몰라 하더래요. He paced up and down without a word. 왔다 갔다. His tail rigid and twitching. 꼬랑지도 살짝살짝. Wistful glances were sent in the direction of Foxwood. Foxwood 쪽에 뭔가 원하는 듯한 wishful. Foxwood 쪽에서 뭔가를 해줘야 되나 봐요. If Pilkington and his men would help them, the day might yet be won. 근데 인간들이 도와줄까요, 과연? But at this moment, the 4 pigeons who had been sent out on the day before returned, one of them bearing a scrap of paper from Pilkington. 종이 쪽지 하나를 갖고 왔대요. 비둘기가. On it was penciled the words, serves you right. serves you right가 뭡니까? 잘 됐다 이놈아 이 말이죠. 당해도 싸다 이런 말이에요. 인간들로부터의 도움은 없는 거죠. Meanwhile, Frederick and his men had halted about the windmill. 그쯤에 왜 멈췄는 거야? The animals watched them, and a murmur of dismay went around. Murmur of dismay, 실망에 웅성웅성하는 거죠. 우린 이제 끝났어, 뭐 이런 얘기겠죠. Two of the men had produced a crowbar and a sledgehammer. 이게 왜 갑자기 crowbar하고 sledgehammer가 왜 갑자기 나타나? They were going to knock the windmill down. 이 인간들이 그 습격을 한 이유가 여길 완전히 장악 혹은 동물들을 다 죽인다 이게 아니라 그 윈드밀을 박살내려고 제한전을 소위 말하는 제한전을 하려고 하는 거네요. 지금 러시아가 우크라이나에서 하는 것 같은 그런 건가? Impossible, cried Napoleon. We have built the walls far too thick for that. They could not knock it down in a week. Courage, comrades. 저런 그 크라우바하고 슬래지해머를 저 박살 못 낸다. But Benjamin was watching the movements of the man intently. 세심하게 보고 있는 거죠. The two with the hammer and the crowbar were drilling a hole near the base of the windmill. 아이고, 빵꾸를 내고 있대. Slowly and with an air almost of amusement, Benjamin nodded his long muzzle. Air of amusement, 즐거운 듯이. 이렇게 하는 거죠. I thought so, he said. Did not see what they are doing. 저 뭐 하는지 모르겠어. In another moment, they are going to pack blasting powder into that hole. 앞에서 얘기했던 nothing short of explosives 나왔었잖아요. 이게 그 explosives죠. 빵꾸 내고 거기다가 explosive 넣어갖고 빵 터트리는 거잖아요. 아주 전통적인 수법이죠. 그러니까 아는 거예요. 이 오빠는 어디선가 본 거죠, 벤자민은. Terrified, the animals waited. It was impossible now to venture out of the shelter of the building. 나갈 수가 없는 거죠. 금방 빵 터트릴 것 같으니까. After a few minutes, the men were seemed to be running in all directions. 도망가더래, 진짜네. Then there was a deafening roar. 귀가 멍멍해지는 소리. The pigeons soared into the air. 파다다닥 올라갔고, and all the animals except Napoleon flung themselves flat on their bellies. 바닥에 납작 엎드리는 거죠. And hid their faces. 얼굴을 묶고 있는 거죠. When they got up again, a huge cloud of black smoke was hanging where the windmill had been. 검은 연기만 벌써 폭발시켜버린 거죠. Slowly the breeze drifted it away. 바람이 불어서 검은 연기가 싹 사라지고 나니까 the windmill has ceased to exist. 없는 거예요. At this sight, the animals' courage returned to them. 더 이상 뭐 이룰 게 없죠? The fear and despair they had felt a moment earlier were drowned in their rage against this vile, contemptible act. 이 야비하고 contemptible 그 contempt를 당할 만한 무시함을 당할 만한 그런 행동. 거기에 너무 화가 난 거죠. A mighty cry for vengeance went up. 복수하자. And without waiting for further orders, they charged forth in a body. 앞으로 전진. In a body, in a group. 떼거지로. And made straight for the enemy. This time, they did not heed the cruel pellets. 신경 안 썼대요. 그 총알에. That swept over them like hair. 그 hair이 뭘까? 바람 아닐까 이것도? hair. hair 말고 이게 한국말 뭐라 그러더라. 그 하늘에서 덩어리 진 그 우박? 우박. 그죠? 우박. 하늘에서 덩어리 진 그 얼음들. 우박이 막 우박처럼 이렇게 날라오는 총알. It was savage, bitter, better. 끔찍한. The man fired again and again, and when the animals got close quarters, 가까이 갔을 때, rushed out with their sticks, 몽둥이 휘둘렀고, and their heavy boots. 그리고 발로도. A cow, 3 sheep, and 2 geese were killed. 죽었고, and nearly everyone was wounded. Even Napoleon, who was directing operations from the rear, 뒤쪽에서 작전을 지휘하던 나폴레옹조차도 had the tip of his nail chipped by the pellet. 꼬랑지. 총알을 맞았대요. 그래서 꼬랑지가 조금 날아갔대요. But the man did not go unscathed either. 얘네도 unscathed. 그 scathed가 그 scarred. 뭐 그 부상 같은 거 당하다 이거죠. 긁히다. 얘들도 안 긁힌 상태로 간 건 아니다. 얘네도 부상 당했다 이 말이죠. Three of them had their heads broken by blows from boxers' hooves. 헤드가 박살이 났으면 죽었겠죠. Another was gored in the belly by the cow's horn. 배가 빵꾸가 났대요. 카우의 그 뿔에. Another had his trousers nearly torn off by Jesse and Blueback. 개들이 이제 물어 뜯은 거죠, 바지를. And when the 9 dogs of Napoleon's own bodyguard, whom he had instructed to make a detour on the cover of the hedge, detour 이렇게 돌아가라는 거죠. 그 울타리 그 뒤쪽으로 이렇게 갖고 suddenly appeared on the man's flank. 그 뒤에서 baying fiercely, panic overtook them. baying이 그거 아닐까요? 그 뭐라 그러냐? bay. pay가 아니라 bay. 짖다 이거 아닐까? 그죠? bark죠, bark. 뒤에서 나타나서 갑자기 barking ferociously 막 짖어대니까 얘네도 이제 겁나는 거죠. They saw that they were in danger of being surrounded. 그 포위당한 것 같은. Further shouted to his men to get out while the going was good. The going was good. going이 무슨 말일까? going이 달아나다 이런 말일까요? going. leaving, departure. 떠나는 게 가능할 때. And the next moment, the cowardly enemy was running for dear life. 목숨이라도 살아보려고. The animals chased them right down to the bottom of the field and got in some last kicks at them as they forced their way through the thorn hedge. 막 이런 데로 이렇게 가시가 있는 이런 데로 막 도망가는 거죠. They had won, but they were weary and bleeding. 상처뿐인 승리죠. 뭐 윈드밀도 박살났고 애들도 많이 다쳤고 그리고 뭐 그것도 돈도 돈 이런 것도 필요 없잖아 이제는. 왜냐하면 윈드밀이 박살이 나버렸으니까 돈도 윈드밀에 들어갈 머시너리가 필요했기 때문에 필요했던 거 아닙니까? 거의 절망적인 상황인데. Slowly they began to limp backwards back towards the farm. limp는 쩔뚝쩔뚝이죠. The sight of their dead comrades stretched upon the grass. 누워있는 moved some of them to tears. 감정을 울렁울렁하게 만들었다는 거죠. 눈물 흘릴 정도로. And for later, while they halted in sorrowful silence at the place where the windmill had once stood. 여기 이제 끔찍한 거지. 한번 박살난 걸 겨우 다시 살려놨더니 또 박살을 나버렸어. Yes, it was gone. Almost the last trace of their labor was gone. 마지막 흔적이 사라져버린 거죠. Even the foundations were partially destroyed. 기초가 되는 그런 것들도 부분적으로 다 박살. 거의 뭐 재기불능. And in rebuilding it, they could not this time, as before, make use of the fallen stones. 그전에는 바람에 쓰러졌으니까 그걸 다시 세우면 되는데 지금 이게 산산이 조각이 나버렸잖아요. This time the stones had vanished too. 가루가 돼버렸으니까. The force of the explosion had flung them to distances of hundreds of yards. 사방팔방으로 날아가 버렸으니까. It was as though the windmill had never been. 없었던 거와 마찬가지였다. As they approached the farm, Squirrel, who had unaccountably been absent during the fighting, unaccountably, 그 설명할 수 없는, 그죠? 설명할 수 없게 어디 있던 거야 그러면? Came skipping toward them, whisking his tail and beaming with satisfaction. 미? 꼬랑지에서 살랑살랑 눈빛이 반짝반짝 만족해서 만족할 일이 뭐 있어 지금? And the animals heard from the direction of the farm buildings the solemn booming of a gun. What is that gun firing for? Said Boxer, to celebrate our big victory. Cried Squirrel, what victory? 뭐? 이게 어떻게 될 수 있는 겨? Said Boxer, his knees were bleeding. He had lost a shoe and split his hoof. 이런 상처를 받은 거죠. And a dozen pellets had lodged themselves in his hind leg. 야, 이러고도 아직도 살아있다는 게 신기한 거죠. 12발이나 맞았대요. What victory, comrade? Have we not driven the enemy off our soil? 쫓아내지 않았느냐? The sacred soil of Animal Farm. 그렇긴 그렇네. 아이씨, 내가 왜 설득당하지? But they have destroyed the windmill, and we had worked on it for 2 years. 2년이나 일한 게 날아가 버렸는데, what matter? We will build another windmill. We'll build 6 windmills if we feel like it. 다시 지음 되려나? You do not appreciate, comrade, the mighty thing that we have done. 우리가 한 이 엄청난 일을 이해 못하겠느냐? The enemy was in occupation of this very ground that we stand upon. 잠깐이지만 여길 차지하고 있었다. And now, thanks to the leadership of Comrade Napoleon, we have won every inch of it back again. 다시 되찾았다. Then we have won back what it had before, said Boxer. 그럼 다시 되찾은 거네? That's our victory, said Squirrel. 야, 이게 마치 그거 같아요. 그 2차 세계대전 때 히틀러 나치 저머니한테 완전히 밀렸다가 다시 그 대반격을 해서 몰아냈던 그거를 상기하게 되네요. 소련 시절에. They limped into the yard. The pellets under the skin of Boxer's leg smarted painfully. 스마트가 여기선 동사를 또 무슨 뜻으로 쓴 건가? 쿡쿡 찔렀다는 뜻일 것 같은데. Smart. 그죠, hurt죠. Hurt, ache. He saw ahead of him the heavy labor of rebuilding the windmill from the foundations. From the foundations 해도 되고요. From the scratch 해도 됩니다. 완전히 맨바닥부터 다시 해야 되니까. And already in imagination, he braced himself for the task. 이미 준비를 하고 있는 거야. 그걸 해내겠다고. 참, 뭐라고 해야 될지, 깝깝하다고 해야 될지. But for the first time, it occurred to him that he was 11 years old and that perhaps his great muscles were not quite what they had once been. 네, 나이를 먹었죠, 이제. 다시 할 수는 있겠지만 옛날처럼 그렇게 힘을 낼 수 있을지는 걱정스러운 거죠. But when the animals saw the green flag flying and heard the gun firing again, 7 times it was fired in all, and heard the speech that Napoleon made, congratulating them on their conduct, it did seem to them, after all, that they had won a great victory. 대단한 승리를 한 것 같이 느껴지는 거예요. The animals slain in the battle, 그 주군이죠. slay, 예, PP형이죠. 칼 같은 거에 이렇게 잘린 이런 뜻이에요, 원래는. Were given a solemn funeral. 장례는 지내줘야죠. Boxer and Clover pulled the wagon, which served as a hearse. 관이란 뜻일 것 같아요, 관. And Napoleon himself walked at the head of the procession. 그 행렬의 그 앞에. 2 whole days were given over to celebration. 이틀 동안. celebration이라고 이 단어가 애매합니다, 사실은. 하여간 그 뭔가를 축복하려고 죽은 사람은 죽은 사람이고 빅토리라고 얘기를 하는 거니까 셀러브레이션을 하긴 하는 거죠. There were songs, speeches, and more firing of the gun, and a special gift of an apple was bestowed on every animal. 주어졌대요. 사과를 줬대요. With 2 ounces of corn for each bird, and 3 biscuits for each dog. 먹을 게 그래도 남아 있었나 보네요. It was announced that the battle would be called the Battle of the Windmill. 이렇게 이름을 붙이자. 윈드밀의 전투. And that Napoleon had created a new decoration, the Order of the Green Banner, which he had conferred upon himself. 그 전에 2개 있던 거에다 하나 더 붙였네. 자기한테. In the general rejoicings, the unfortunate affair of the banknotes was forgotten. 이게 더 이상 의미 없죠. 그러니까 이게 뱅크노트가 날아가 버린 게 이게 어떻게 보면 이게 그 이거 아닙니까? 나폴레옹 폴트 아닙니까? 결국은 어떻게든 속아 넘어간 거잖아요. 이게 그냥 여기 덮여 버리는 거죠. It was a few days later than this that the pigs came upon a case of whiskey in the cellars of the farmhouse. 위스키 통이죠. 위스키 통을 하나 발견한 거예요. It had been overlooked at the time when the house was first occupied. 이때는 그냥 보고 넘어가고 만 거죠. That night there came from the farmhouse the sound of loud singing. In which, to everyone's surprise, the strains of Beasts of England were mixed up. 이거 더 이상 노래하지 말자 그랬잖아요. 이것의 strains, 어떤 변종? 지금 뭐 우리 그 오미크론 그런 거 있잖아요. 오미크론이 그 원래 그 코비드-19의 그 스트레인 아닙니까? 변종. 아주 흔하게 지금도 쓰는 이런 아주 처음에는 굉장히 특이한 단어였는데 지금 하도 이런 상황이 많이 반복되다 보니까 스트레인은 그냥 변종 뭐 이런 뜻이다가 이제는 널리 쓰이는 단어가 돼버렸어요. 이게 조금 섞여 있는 이상한 노래들을 하더래요. At about 9:30, Napoleon, wearing an old bowler hat of Mr. Jones, 하지 말라는 건 옛날에 하지 말라는 거 지금 다 하고 있는 거죠. Was distinctly seen to emerge from the back door, gallop rapidly round the yard, 막 뛰더래요. 돼지가 왜 뛰어? And disappear indoors again. But in the morning, a deep silence hung over the farmhouse. 왜? Not a pig appeared to be stirring. 꼼짝도 안 하더래요. It was nearly 9 o'clock when Squirrel made his appearance, walking slowly and dejectedly, his eyes there. Ding ding. His tail hanging limply behind him. 무슨 일이 있었던 거야? And with every appearance of being seriously ill, he called the animals together and told them that he had a terrible piece of news to impart. 알려야 될 Comrade Napoleon was dying. 죽어가고 있다고? 이때는 아직 스탈린 죽기 전인데. A cry of lamentation went up. 울기 시작했대 사람들이. 그 동물들이. Straw was laid down outside the door of the farmhouse. 마치 그 우리가 죽은 사람 있으면 그 플라워들을 갖다 묻잖아요. 플라워 대신으로 이제 동물들이니까. And the animals walked on tiptoe. 발끝으로. With tears in their eyes, they asked one another what they should do if their leader were taken away from them. 우리로부터 뺏어가 버리면 리더가 없어져 버리면 어떻게 될 거냐? A rumor went around that Snowball had, after all, contrived to introduce poison into Napoleon's food. Contrived to, 흉계를 꾸며서 뭔가를 하다. 나폴레옹 음식에 독을 넣대더라. 스노우볼이. At 11 o'clock, Squirrel came out to make another announcement. At his last act upon earth, Comrade Napoleon had pronounced a solemn decree. 마지막 행동으로 이런 그 엄중한 법령을 하나 얘기를 했대요. The drinking of alcohol was to be punished by death. 술 먹으면 사형이다. 술병에 걸린겨? By the evening, however, Napoleon appeared to be somewhat better. 그죠? 술병은 잠자고 나면 낫죠, 보통은. And the following morning, Squirrel was able to tell them that he was well on the way to recovery. 회복되고 있다. 차, 어이없네. By the evening of that day, Napoleon was back at work, and on the next day, it was learned that he had instructed Wimpa to purchase in Wellington some booklets on brewing and distilling. 맛을 본 거죠. 그래서 이제 직접 위스키를 만들어 보려고. A week later, Napoleon gave orders that the small paddock beyond the orchard, which it had previously been intended to set aside as a grazing ground for animals who were past work. 그래, 원래 이 땅은 이런 애들이 그 은퇴한 애들 먹으려고 남겨둔 거잖아. Was to be plowed up. 왜? 이걸 왜 엎어? 이걸 왜 가라? It was given out that the pasture was exhausted and needed reseeding. 다시 씨를 뿌려야 된다. But it soon became known that Napoleon intended to sow it with barley. barley를 어떻게 합니까? 그거죠. 브루하고 디스틸을 해갖고 위스키를 만들려고 하는 거죠. About this time, there occurred 보리죠, 보리 barley는. At about this time, there occurred a strange incident which hardly anyone was able to understand. 이해를 할 수 없는 이상한 일이. 어떤 일이 또 있는데? One night at about 12 o'clock, there was a loud crash in the yard. 쨍그랑 소리? And the animals rushed out of their stores. 왜냐면 한 번 이렇게 인간들한테 공격을 당했잖아요. 그러니까 또 무슨 일인지 겁나는 거죠, 사실은. It was a moonlit night. 달빛에 뭐가 보였을까? At the foot of the end wall of the big barn, where the 7 commandments were written, there lay a ladder broken in 2 pieces. 레더가 하여간 뭐라 그래요, 레더를. 하여간 올라갈 때 사람들이 밟고 올라가는 거. 이게 2개로 깨져 있더래. Squirrel, temporarily stunned, was sprawling beside it. 정신을 못 차리고 있는 거죠. 잠깐 동안. 옆에 기고 있더래요. And near at hand there lay a lantern, a paintbrush, and an overturned pot of white paint. 얘가 지금까지 계속 밤에 이렇게 한 글자씩 양 글자 붙이고 있었던 거죠. 추가. The dogs immediately made the ring round Squirrel. 삥 둘러쓰고 있는 거죠. And escorted him back to the farmhouse as soon as he was able to walk. None of the animals could form any idea as to what this meant. 도대체 이게 무슨 의미일까? Except old Benjamin, who nodded his muzzle with a knowing air. 뭘 아는 듯이. And seemed to understand, but would say nothing. 벤자민은 눈치챈 거죠. 아, 지금까지 저렇게 스퀘일러가 하나씩 하나씩 덧붙였구나. But a few days later, Muriel, reading over the seventh commandment to herself, noticed that there was yet another of them which the animal had remembered wrong. 또 뭐가 써 있었을까? They had thought that the fifth commandment was no animal shall drink alcohol. But there were two words that they had forgotten. Actually, the commandments read, no animal shall drink alcohol to excess. 지나치게 먹으면 안 된다. 그러니까 어느 정도 먹어도 된다. 왜? 나폴레옹 아저씨가 술 맛을 보였기 때문에. 웃어야 되냐, 울어야 되냐. 그러니까, 오케이. Summary and Analysis에서 뵙겠습니다. 바이바이.